might be wondering why I'm up in this tree. I'm also kind of wondering that same thing.
This whole trip is really about connecting with your inner child. I saw this tree, and I didn't even think about it. I just had to climb it, you know? I didn't even realize I was climbing the tree until I was up here.
So I'm just gonna perch up here for a while. Just kind of take watch. And I'll let you know if I see anything.
One of my favorite things to do on cryptozoological expeditions is something I call smell blasting. And what that entails is that I will fire up the grill at about 3 in the morning and start cooking up an entire package of bacon. Because there's something about the smell of bacon, I know for me personally it does something, but moreover, it seems to really bring the woods to life at night. You know, you got animals out there, they're hungry, and that smell of bacon, I don't know, on an instinctual level, I think it's just something that animals really crave. And I like to think Bigfoot, you know, is a bacon lover too. So.
I can't believe it's taking us this long to find this, but just a few yards away from our campsite is a den. Now, I'm not saying a blue dog lives there, but it's a definite possibility.
Just like Harvey was saying, it's almost always when you're just not ready, you don't have your camera, you're just not expecting it, that's when you're going to see something like that. Let's just look at the general, everyone just try to, you know, look at the general shape of the skull and envision. You know, a lot of times you can tell by like the slope of the forehead and the bluntness of the nose and stuff like that. To me, this looks like, it's very similar to a canid, but smaller. This could be a canid, just like a juvenile or something.
Yeah.
The teeth are very, very reminiscent of that, actually. If not that, actually, because of the flatness on the head there on top, I would maybe start to rule that out. So I would say this is definitely either a cat or a raccoon or something like that. Some type of small carnivore animal, but I don't know canid because typically you don't see that flatness. They kind of have more of a, of course it depends, you know. It's really, this one's kind of intriguing. It's just hard to tell.
Is this one worth hanging on to for further study?
For sure, yeah, because since that's what you're looking for, stuff like this. It's questionable whether DNA could be extracted from this, you know, maybe from some of these. There's a couple of molars left there, so that would be your best bet, but on something like this, it's very difficult to extract anything that might be a DNA indicator. It's just, you know. Yeah, but let's have fun today. Let's just go out and enjoy the nice, fairly temperate weather, and maybe we'll see some tracks or bones or something that will give us a clue as to what we're looking for is out here. You know, either way, it's kind of interesting. Shows that there are things out here running around, little animals and stuff. And unfortunately meeting their demise sometimes.
Here is the remains. It's mostly the shell of an armadillo. You can see the ants all crawling around it. Here's a bone. The only question is, you know, what happened to it? Why did this creature meet his demise? Was it disease? Was it another creature? Or was it just his time? Really makes you think that this is one day we're all just going to be covered with ants in the middle of a field. Two idiots filming us.